friends, my name is Lisa Schmidt and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Welcome to Saturday in the Studio. We are in our Minnetonka studio, as you can tell by the good sound and good reception. Still working on that. Anyway, today I'm going to show you kind of a simple card to be able to make with designer series paper and designer series paper. But I'm going to use Merry, Bold, and Bright because those are my favorite colors, the brights. And before I do that, I want to look at this super fun shirt, jacket, shacket maybe that Dave's mother gave us, each one, not matching. And they are so cozy warm. She got them at Costco. And the best thing is they have little pockets. They have a pocket on the side. So anyway, super, super fun. Let's go ahead and get started. And I'll show you what we're going to use. And then I'll show you what we're going to, and then we'll make it rather. Show you what we're going to use and then we'll make it. What's up?
Getting a low signal.
You got to be kidding me.
No.
All right. So again, you know, I've shown you this before, the Merry, Bold, and Bright designer series paper. And this background paper is just one of my favorites. It is so stinking fun. I love all these bold colors. And if you want to know what stamp set, besides these are shiny, look at those shiny things. If you want to know what stamp set it goes with, or bundle, it goes with the Merry and Bright bundle. And so these are some of the things that come in that. This is retiring this
End of the month.
End of the month. Yes, we are in December, end of the month, except for these little dots are staying, but everything else is going away. So if it's something you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to use that next year. I love, love, love it. Or if you're just like, I love the designer series paper, I'm going to use that for birthdays and whatnot. Now's your time to get that. So let's go ahead. I am going to start with just a simple half a sheet of thick cardstock, extra thick cardstock. So whenever I use a base that is white, I do like to use the thick white cardstock. And I do like to score it because then you get this nice crisp line and you don't get kind of those folds. So I'm going to start with this, and then I'm going to use my background color, or my main color, not background. My main color is, I'm going to use this. So I could have chose Crushed Curry, Poppy, Melon Mambo, Flirty Flamingo. I could choose any of those colors. I'm choosing Melon Mambo. So I have a quarter sheet of Melon Mambo. So I just cut it in. So this is our standard 5.5 by 8.5. So when I fold it, then this becomes 4 1/4. So now this is 4 by 5 1/4. So I just go in 1/4 inch. You're going to laugh, but there's no adhesive over here. I don't know how that happens unless it's under some of our treasures. Anyway, and then on this one, I go in another 1/4 inch. So this is 4 inches by 3 3/4 by 5. So I always remember one of them is even. So this is by 5. The bigger one is by 4. So let's go ahead and, oh, Carolyn, I'm sorry, you're still sick. That is no fun at all. I was sick recently and glad I'm feeling better. And I hope you'll be feeling better too. All right. And there's obviously our Christmas design, but we're going to use this one right here. I'm not going to stick that. No, I'm not going to stick that on yet because I need to stick something on top of it. All right. Then I am going to, I'm going to do it this way. I think I'll do it this way. I'm going to put on just a small strip. You can do 1.5, 2 inches of
Diane.
The coordinating Melon Mambo, whatever color you choose here is the one I like to use here, and cut it at that same 5 inches so it lines up perfectly with that. This is going to sit on top of it. So, and I didn't stick that on yet for a specific reason. There we go. But I realize I can stick this on. It's the other one I need up. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this on. Too many floating pieces. I don't care for that. I want them all stuck down. But as we know, sometimes I end up pulling them up. But I'm not going to today. Da-da-da. Hi, Diane. Oh, you've got to use it. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. So you can do this a little lower. I'm going to do it right in the middle. And this I'm not going to stick on yet. So there is that. And we are going to use, oh, and this I die cut out of, we use this all the time, scallop contour dies. This right here, the biggest one, or the, not biggest one, this one, the scallop contour dies is the one I use. And I use these all the time, especially these two middle ones. I use them all the time. They are so fun to use. So Dave will put that number in the chat. I got it. Oh, he's got it. He's like, I got it. I don't need it. Okay, then on here, I am also using the dies. I did bring them over. They are right here. So I am also going to use these dies, and these are called the suspense. Is it killing you? I forgot I had this on here that I had made. Oh, it's stuck on the back. That's why. Maybe. Wanted to say dies. Is it stuck on? Apparently it is. Wanted to say. There we go. And the one I'm going to use is the happy birthday. But aren't these so fun? I mean, I love that you've got this double color. Then also you've got the these extra bonus dies is what I like to call them, bonus dies. So I just think this is really fun. So we are using the happy birthday, that one, and the happy birthday. So I die cut this one out already. This one I want to do with you. So the happy birthday is going to pop up right here. So we're going to make all our pieces and then put them together. You'll understand why in a moment. So when I use these, I like to use our adhesive sheets. And the adhesive sheets, I'm going to show you exactly how I use it. They are the bomb when you want to stick something that is kind of narrow, kind of small, and you don't want to have to put adhesive on it. It is the best thing ever. So here's what I have. I have stuck a piece. I have a piece of the adhesive sheets. And I did cut down a little piece here to make that fit. I don't like any of the sticky showing because then it sticks on our dies, sticks on our plate. And then this little piece, you can either cut that off or use that. I'll probably go ahead and cut that off. So I'm going to do that first so that I don't end up with, I don't have to worry about where I'm peeling off the paper. I'm going to go a little bit under. There you go. And we'll save that for something else. But we'll go ahead and peel this off. Am I on the right side? Yes, I am. Right there. Okay, I see it. We're going to peel this off. And it's sticky. It's very, very sticky. So makes me think of those like fly traps because it's pretty sticky stuff if you touch it, which we're not going to do, right? I'm going to pull off this last one. Now, white is a color I'm going to use a lot of. So, and I'm going to use a lot of these happy birthdays. In fact, it's one of the things we're making at Card Club, so Card Cafe. So I want to go ahead and do a good amount of it. Sometimes if I just have a little piece, I will just do that. Okay, stick that on. And if you can see these little pieces on the edge, I just like trim those off. It doesn't even have to be very perfect because we're not going to use edge to edge on this one. So just trim that off. There we go. Okay, now we are ready to use our mini boss. And obviously that's not going to fit through there. So, whoops, our die is right here. So we're going to take our die and I'm going to cut out a little piece here. And I want to make sure that I put the die on the paper side. I know that might seem really obvious, but I've done it the other way sometimes too. So I want the paper, because they're both white, it's maybe harder to see, but this is the paper, this is our adhesive sheet. So I want the paper side on the die facing up. So let's go ahead and die cut out that little happy birthday. I'm curious, what is your favorite color family? Do you like bold brights? I tend to think of them as seasons. Do you like the soft subtles? What do you like? The rich regals, which I think of as winter. Which of those do you like best? Pop that in the chat there. Oh, I made a mistake on that. Can you grab me a piece of Melon Mambo, Dave?
Yep.
I die cut this out in white, but this needs to be Melon Mambo or it's not going to show up at all, right? So my trusty, helpful assistant, I almost said servant. What am I thinking? Assistant. We'll go get that. Dave's awesome. I'm also going to put on some twine, and there are some choices here when we use our twine. This is super fun. It's the In Color twine. Comes in 5 colors. This is also great. Comes in, you get 5 different ones of these in a pack, and either one we could use. We could use the white. We could go black. Thank you so much. I'm like, oh, that happens, right? Sometimes you die cut something and then go, whoops, wrong color. But I didn't stick it on yet. That's something. Here's what I like to do when I cut these out, because I'm going to want 2 of them. I'm going to go ahead and fold that in half and pop that on there, because I can do 2 at a time. So I might as well do 2 at a time. And then I can use that one, make 2 cards at the same time. There we go. And just run that through. That's what I wanted. I know you're thinking you just did the wrong one, and I think I did. And that's okay, because Dave brought more paper. Yep, that's okay. It's this one I want. But now I have that to go on top of the white one. See, that was purposeful. So let's get a piece of, I'm just going to tear it here. Get a little piece of our, there we go. Okay, we want the bigger one, not the tiny one. There we are. Back on track. The bigger one, not the tiny one. There we go. All right. There we are. But seriously, I will use this one on top of the white ones I've already cut out. So never wasted, just change of plan, right? Okay, so here's the background of that. And now I'm ready to stick my happy birthday right on top of it. So I like to just pop these out using my take your pick. Just kind of get these little things out. Actually, I forgot, when you pull this off, it's probably going to pull them off. So let's try that and see. One way to get this off is just to set it down and then just push on that. You just need to get a little lift. There it is. Can you see that okay? You just have to get a little lift somewhere, and then you can pull the whole thing off, and those middles will come out. I remember that now. So we'll go ahead and stick this on here. I love that you can, you could use this without the background. So it's just so fun. So fun. All right. And let's go ahead and take this one out, off. Just grab that. And you'll see on this one particularly how it just pulls those centers right out because it's sticky. All right. So let's go ahead and stick the birthday here. Who has a birthday coming up?
Hey, Laverne.
Hi, Laverne. Laverne's birthday is in February, but who else has a birthday coming up? All right. So see why you would want that self-adhesive sheet, because then it really sticks right on there super quick and super easy. All right, back to where we were. We were on this card. We were using this, and we were going to pop this up. What do you need, love?
Which stamps? The words.
They're right here. I can't get it for you right now. Sorry. All right. So that's going to pop up there. It's right there.
I got it.
Okay. All right. So the reason I didn't tack this down yet is because I want to put some of that cord I was showing you, or twine, behind it. So I think I'm going to use this one. This is probably poppy, but look, it has that little bit of pink, and it's so small you can't really tell that it's not the exact color. So let's go ahead and put a little bit of adhesive here, and we'll wrap some twine. When I use twine, I like to do double. Sometimes I cross them. Ooh, fancy. No, sometimes I just cross them just to make them like that. Sometimes I just make them a little thicker because I can. And we'll just tack this down underneath here like that. Like that. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to stick this whole piece. I'm going to add a little bit more adhesive, particularly on top of that twine, so it holds it there. And I'm going to stick this on. Remember, this is the same width as the Designer Series paper. So I'm just going to stick that on right there. And see, the twine underneath gives it a little lift, so you definitely want to make sure that you've got adhesive on all sides, which I didn't have right here. So I'll just add a little bit right there. Stick that down. Okay, Then we're going to take this and we have to pop this up because see how the twine makes it not sit flat. So we're going to pop this one up. And I like to use the edges because they're bigger. So I'm going to use the edge of a brand new sheet. I haven't been able to see in it. I know Dave's busy doing something, so I want to see in the chat what you've been saying.
Not much.
Not much. Okay. Anybody say what their favorite colors are?
Nope.
No. Okay, fine. Well, good morning, everybody. All right. Here's another question. If you celebrate Christmas, do you have your tree up? Are you?
Here's a question that just came in. Diane
Okay.
wants to know, on the adhesive sheets, is it the same adhesive on both sides? Does it matter which side? And yes, it is the same on both sides.
Mhm.
So you can go ahead and put whichever side on the paper. Doesn't matter.
Right. Great question. It is the same on both sides. Yep.
And Laverne likes bold.
Yeah. Woohoo! It is the same on both sides. The side that you peel off is this side though. So you would stick your paper probably to this side because it has the little strips. The pieces you pull off, that's the side you would stick it on because the other side would not be sticky yet. Does that make sense?
And then you peel it off and
Yeah.
it's sticky.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and pop this up too. I think I can use just the same dimensionals. Let's pull that off. And same size, big dimensionals, large. You could use small if you wanted, but we'll just pop this up. But I love this paper. I think it's so fun. I think I want some on the ends. You know what? You can never have too many dimensionals. There, I said it. Okay, last week we went, I think I told you last Saturday, was it already? We went to see a house in Linden Hills
No, not in Linden Hills.
In
Little Falls.
in Little Falls,
Called Linden Hill.
at Linden Hill, yes. And it was so much fun. I think I'm going to turn that sideways. Yeah, I think I kind of want it at an angle. There we go. And of course we could add some little bling bling if we want. I was thinking if you use black twine, you could use black. If you use, depending on what you use, you could use different colors. I don't want to use that one. I don't want to use any of those. But I am going to use just some white. And the white comes from the matte dots. So I do like these little white ones. All right, take your pick. Where are you? Here you are. So I'm going to stick some of these kind of on the outside here. Maybe two there. There's a bigger one. There, yep, boop, boop. There we go. And then I'm going to do something on this side. Try not to be the same, which is very hard, I know, for me. Oops, didn't pick it up. There it is. It's like alive. Put it in the middle so it's not the same. Who has to work hard at like being random? I do. I'm not very good at random. All right. So there we have it. Isn't that cute? I think it's really, really fun. What do you think?
Very
no
fun and
decorations
festive.
yet, but this weekend, awesome. Isn't that so fun? And what's the name of the stamp set?
It's actually the die set.
The dies, these
Yeah,
right here?
I
Yep.
put them in.
Okay. Did you have something to tell us?
Sure. Oops, except why is that showing blank?
All right. Well, you want me to show something else while you're working on it?
Nope.
Okay,
I
fine.
should be good.
Okay, fine.
There it is. All right, so just a few things that we have coming up, one of which is, first of all, always go to thestamperstudio.com for anything that you need, because here's where you can get in touch with us. You can order products. We do have coming up our hosted retreats. We have just a couple spaces left in January and February, and a little bit more later in the spring, but go there to sign up for those. Card Cafe. Card Cafe is happening this morning. And I know sometimes when we say that, that can cause some FOMO, but I have great news. We have another one coming up in 2 weeks. So today is sold out. We have closed off registration for that. But oops, I need to update that graphic. It's on December 16th. We will be having another Card Cafe. We will be adding some new cards different from this week. Some will be the same, some will be new, but we do have another one coming up on December 16th. And go to thestamperstudio.com, click on Card Cafe, and then we will see you here.
All right. Thank you, Dave. I wanted to just show you some other color combinations, even though the card is not completely made. Look at how this could be such a lovely man card, or it could be for anybody.
Could be for anyone.
That needs to be cut a little shorter, but look at how fun. This is that same paper, the Merry, Bold, and Bright. No Christmas trees. But look how fun that could be with the same layout. Okay, how cute would that be? And then I had one more layout I want to show you, just because you don't have to use the Merry, Bold, and Bright, with the Masterfully Made Designer Series paper. How fun is that? I'm going to flip it over, actually, because the flowers look like they need to go that way. And you could even just put the happy birthday here. You don't have to put another one on top. But isn't that fun? All right, I want to show you just some cards I've made with the Merry, Bold, and Bright. You've seen this one last weekend. We made this one with just punching out circles and popping them on. And I just thought that was really fun. And then this one using a die, using a punch. It's a little tag punch. So you can see the little quarters are die cut out, not die cut, punched out. And so then I just use those to think, okay, well, I'll put the ribbon right in that space. So it looks like it's supposed to be like that. And then here's some others. They are Christmas with the Merry, Bold, and Bright. I love this. It's so fun. Little fa la 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 on the inside.
All right, I have to say it because I've been hunting this whole time. I think Merry, Bold, and Bright is gone as a DSP.
Oh.
I have hunted.
Oh,
It is no longer on the website.
All right. Well, I'll stop there. We will check that out because, yeah. All right. Well, we'll check that out and let you know. But you could use any DSP for this design of paper. And remember, here's the dies. I've used the Feel Better Soon. I mean, just so fun. So fun. So, all right. Well, that's unfortunate. I wondered what you were hunting for. I felt like you were hunting. All right. One last thing I want to show you is the new catalog is coming out. It is darling. It is so darling. It is just, look at this. How fun is this ice cream cone? Yes, that is one of the stamps. And the old style telephone. But you know, January and February, or maybe you don't know, is celebration. And celebrations means for every $50 you purchase, you get to choose something from this fantastic catalog. Oh, look, there's tools. That coordinates with something in here. Good men cards. There's also really fun hot air balloons, which I'm super excited about. So I just ordered these to be sent to you. If you are concerned that you might not get one, or if you want one, just go ahead and shoot me a text or email, smoke signal, whatever works for you. And I'll make sure I get you a catalog, both of these, because they should be sent to you mid-December. Oh, we're in December. In a couple weeks.
Probably in about 2 weeks you'll get them.
I can't believe it. Oh my goodness. All right, friends. Well, I look forward to seeing you on Monday. Today is Saturday. So I'll see you on Monday. We're going to go get our tree today. So I'm excited about that. But I will see you on Monday. And until then, happy stamping.